Ms. Pruitt, I received your question about the perimeter area. It would be helpful if you got a little more specific, maybe pick problems out of the book. But I went ahead and picked on page 247, I picked two problems. Number one, I didn't draw it very well. You can look in the book at the first problem on page 447. It has this figure drawn, and it has the length of each side here labeled. And I put these quote up here, that means inches. And so this one's supposed to be 10 inches, 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 3 inches. The question asked you, what is the perimeter? Another way of phrasing that is, what's the distance around this object? You know, if you could imagine an ant walking around it, how far would they travel if they walked along every edge and come back to where they started? And so what you need to do is just add up the numbers given, and that'll give you the perimeter. And so you could start with any number. I'll just start with the 10 inches, and then the 6 inches, and the 5. Then you have the 4, and another 4, another 5, and the 3. So if you add up, you know, all these numbers here, that'll give you distance around it or the perimeter. Let's see. If I just add a couple of them, let's see, that if I add these first pair of numbers, that'd be 16. If I add these next three numbers, that's what, 13. And the last two, that's 8. So that'd be 29 plus 8, or 37 inches would be the perimeter of this object. This next drawing here, this next drawing here, you want to find is page 449. It's number 25 out of the book. Okay, and once you're given a rectangle and you're given the length of two sides, you want to find the area. You know, one side's 6 inches, one side's 5 inches. Well, the formula for area for a rectangle is length times width, and we're given the length is 6 inches and the width is 5 inches. And so to find the area of this thing, you just multiply 6 times 5, or it's 30 square inches. Okay, that's all there is to it. I hope this helps. Let me know about your further questions.